Fantasy Philosophers is brought to you by fantasy-info.com.
Looks like Terrell Owens is going to be a Bengal after all. Early this offseason, Chad Ochocinco lobbied to get the veteran in, but the Bengals ownership didn't make a move on him as they signed Antonio Bryant in March. In July, there were rumors that Antonio Bryant's knee that he injured the year before was still a problem, and so it seemed like the door had opened for a possible signing of Owens as we were heading deeper into the summer. Now it looks like, in fact, Owens again has signed with the Bengals. He should be the number 2 man, as I cannot see Owens playing second fiddle to anybody as far as, being a starter or a number 3 guy. So look for Bryant to be the number 3 guy, Owens to be that number 2 guy, and Ocho should still be that number 1 guy on this team. I'd say the big key man in all this is going to be Carson Palmer. There were rumors last season. Was it his arm that was a problem? Was it just the fact that he didn't have enough talent around him outside of Chad to help him in the passing game? And so now we're going to find out. He's got Chad Ochocinco. He's got Terrell Owens. He's got Antonio Bryant. They even brought in a tight end that they're going to slowly work in that they drafted in the first round. So he's got weapons now. Now remember last year the Bengals were a heavy run-first offense. I can't imagine. You should see certain games, I should say, that you will see them probably run heavy, as there will be games that just suggest that they will do that. But I just can't imagine with this type of talent, as long as Palmer is in fact healthy, that they will be more of a pass-heavy, or at least a heavier passing team this upcoming season. So I would expect, look for Carson. He's going to move up here in rankings. He's going to start being more of a late starting quarterback for fantasy to an early backup. There's still, you got to be a little conservative with Palmer. I would like to see in preseason maybe him chucking the ball a little bit around, maybe make a big play to T.O. in preseason since it's going to be loose coverage. But, you just like to see things like that in the preseason every once in a while. So let me see the arm. Okay, but that's the considerations there for this situation. For Owens, I think, at best right now he's just a flex play option. I think he's just good depth, really. Want to see what the Bengals end up doing here, if they do, in fact, throw the ball a lot more, or they're going to still try to be conservative with the running game at times. Chad Ochocinco should still make for a decent number 2 option for your squad this season, because he's, him and Carson just have great chemistry together. So that should not change. They should be better, and in some ways that probably may even help Chad out, as he now has some legit players around him the defenses have to pay attention to now. So overall, keep those things in mind. Even as Cedric Benson, he's still going to be good again on this, and he may benefit as well, because defenses could load down safeties and come in to try to load 8 in the box and stop him as we got deeper into last season. That's why you started to see his touchdown totals go down to basically zil at the end practically. So I think everybody's going to get a little bit more of a bump as far as their effectiveness overall, but we're just going to have to see if they can hold it together. I mean, that's a lot of big attitudes right there. You got Owens, Cinco, and Bryant. Wow. Let's hope Carson Palmer's up to the challenge to spreading that ball around and making everybody happy.
For more fantasy football information, go to fantasy-info.com and sign up for our free e-newsletter. Good luck in your 2010 Fantasy Football League. As an added bonus, the Fantasy Info guys will include their 5 secret tips for success in fantasy football with your free subscription.